Hey guys, it's Jess with Solbee Home. This week I wanted to show you how I did these ornaments with a faux turquoise look. This is 100% inspired by an Iron Orchid Designs video that I saw where they made pendants and they were gorgeous. And this is Sculpey Primo. You bake it in your oven. You just go ahead and you have to condition it for a little bit before you can use it. Usually I roll it and the warmth of your hands will kind of get it to where it's workable. And then I have this container that I've used before for the same method. And I'm just tearing off little pieces and chunks and adding them to my container. And now I'm going to take a drop of burnt umber and mix it around, being sure to coat all the pieces. And if they're sticking together, I try to go ahead and separate them. And after everything is nicely coated, I'm going to sit it to the side for just a little while to let the brown paint dry so it doesn't mess up my mold once I go ahead and do some castings next. So I definitely wanted to start with this Angelic Tapers mold, and this is only a 2-ounce block of clay, so I wasn't sure how far it would take me. I didn't know if I could do anything after this, but I did end up having some left and making a few more ornaments. And I'm just pressing it firmly into my mold. The first time that I did this, I did not scrape the back, and that actually made it a little stronger. This piece is kind of long and narrow. I end up over scraping it a little bit. It does have a weak spot right there under the wings. I still would recommend rolling it down, but maybe trimming it after demolding might be a little easier. However, just play around with it. Maybe you could scrape it a little lighter handed than I did, because this does give you a lot more clay to play with. But you can see there I had to kind of repair this, and it still seemed a little bit weak after I baked it, but it's going to be fine because it's for me. As far as selling it, I would not sell this piece. The smaller ones were definitely a lot sturdier. But again, I'm not an expert at oven-baked clay. I like air-dry clay, and I'm trying my hand at ceramics right now. So I had this high-fire wire already for my ceramics, and I just added those into my clay before baking them. So now that I have my angel done, I want to just use some smaller molds and make a few more little ornaments because these are so cute. They could even be a little necklace pendant like IOD did in their video. And this mold is newer to me, but as soon as I've gotten it, I've been using it quite a bit. And it's called Primitive. I also end up doing the rabbit from Fleur de Lis, not this mold, just due to the shape. And this is the heart, and there's the little rabbit. I baked them according to the Sculpey packet, which was $2.75 for 30 minutes per 1/4 inch thickness. So you would want to follow the guidelines depending on what type of clay you're using. After a light sanding, I went ahead and I chose to do a black glaze or wash with a chalk style paint and a watered down brush because I love the antique look that this gives. I'm just coating it and blotting it off as I see fit. And after these dry, you can seal them however you choose. If you want a glossier finish, you would want to use maybe the DuraClear gloss or something like that. I chose to just spray them outside with a matte sealer, the Rust-Oleum 2X that I use a lot. I really love how these turned out. I especially wanted to thank IOD for the inspiration for this video because, like I said, I don't often use oven-baked clay, but I feel like I should more often because this turned out really cool. So I'm just going to pop some music on for the rest of this video. I hope that you are also inspired to try something new. Have an awesome week.